She's just very excited for all of this to happen. She's excited for us ascending. She's talking about the new age, the new era, the new earth. Many different names, as you call it. This is indeed an exciting time, and you should be excited. You are the pioneers, the people leading the way, and she thanks us for it. Hi everyone, welcome to another video. I've been getting a lot more subscribers recently, which has been really exciting for me. It's been growing about twice as fast, my channel has, in recent months. So I thought that was pretty awesome. And if you want to check out any of my other social media down below in the description, I have that in my link tree, and it's pretty cool. But today, I'm going to be channeling the Arcturians, and they came in real strong. And it was actually my Arcturian Spirit Guide. And I don't usually communicate very often with this Arcturian Spirit Guide, only a few times. I've heard her come, before I was sleeping one time before, and as I was waking up one time, she was around me. Just think that was pretty cool. And I just asked her name right before we went live, and her name was Gerrhaea. Something along those lines is what I got. And I'll put the spelling of it and everything in the title. You guys will see that. And I guess she's coming from the 6th dimension, which is pretty cool. And in my opinion, I really do like the Arcturian energy. It is very stilling. It really stills the mind, and it's pretty peaceful and pretty awesome. But I'm going to go ahead and get into the channeling. I felt like she wanted to talk about self-mastery and mastering of the human mind today. Very good, very suiting topic for the Arcturians because they're very intelligent and they can do many things and have many abilities with their mind. But let's go ahead and let's see what they have to say. And right before I start, I want to say that Kristen Davies and I are doing the Starseed Experience course. If you would like to know more about Starseeds and about your Starseed origins, I highly recommend going ahead and signing up for that. And I also do readings. If you would like to book a reading with me, all the links of that are down in the description. You can email me or message me through different social media platforms to get that done. And to be honest, I really need to get a website soon, and I will be doing that in the future so that it'll be easier for people to sign up for certain things. That's going to be the rest of that, and I'm going to go ahead and get to the video and see what Gerrhaea has to say. So first off, I do feel a lot of stillness from her. I feel her coming in through the head, in the crown chakra, and all around my head in general. That's where I think she's going to communicate mostly through. And I feel her gently pressing in on my heart chakra and coming through my heart chakra. So it feels kind of good. Feels pretty good. I feel her happy to be doing this, and she's just very happy and excited to be doing this and channeling through me today. And the first things I hear her talking about are stillness and doing things from a space of stillness. This is the way that the Arcturians like to do a lot of their work, is from stillness. She's saying here on Earth, you will actually be surprised of how much you can get done in a space of stillness. On a multidimensional level. She's going on to say our minds need a break from all these thoughts and overthinking and all these thinking about all these certain emotions of how you feel. It's a lot to juggle. She's saying Arcturians have this baseline of stillness that they can work from. And that's just how it works with them. And she's saying here on Earth, it's a bit different. So the Arcturians, when they incarnate here, things are a bit different for them. They're no longer able to, work from this baseline of stillness that they are in these past Arcturian lives. She is also reiterating that Arcturians are able to see things on multidimensional levels and think things through on multidimensional levels, on multiple timelines. They can see into the future a lot easier. So when coming to Earth, it's a bit more confusing, because when we think about the future or we think about the past, we are overthinking how we're supposed to do things, how we're going to do things, rather than staying more in the moment, in the present moment. She's saying on Earth it's done a little bit differently, or a lot differently. Just being here, being present here is very important. She's also saying the lifetimes here are much shorter. So that's also another reason why it's very important to stay in the present moment, because you only have a certain amount of life left in you. So she wants to go on and point out some solutions and how to deal with this. And one of the first ways, of course, it's meditation, stilling the mind to complete stillness. She's saying in this stillness, these blocks start to come up to the surface. And she's saying there's a reason for these to come up for the surface. These certain belief systems or certain things that are on your mind that are maybe worrying you. And the reason for these are a teacher here on Earth. These are something that we learn from. These certain belief systems, these emotional blocks, we learn from these. And when these come to the surface, that means they're ready to be released. And she's also saying ultimately that these blocks, these emotional baggage or whatever it may be, are keeping us out of the present moment or out of alignment. That's why sometimes in the stillness we are ready to see them, and they're ready to come and to be released. She's also saying we need not fear, we need not fret in releasing these. These are meant to be released in order for the ascension path to move forth here on Earth. She's talking about the speed in which people will ascend will be much faster if we do sit in stillness and to allow these to release and come up to the surface. This will continue to happen in the future. The purging of oneself, the purging of the planet, of the negativity here. She is saying we will once and for all be free of these energies that are holding us back. And she is also saying the speed in which we will ascend will be much faster in the future, and it will be much more multidimensional on many different levels, and we will feel much better. But she's smiling. She just has really good energy. She's smiling and saying, but in the meantime, it's going to be a bit troubling going through this purging, this ascension process, the dizziness. But she's very optimistic that we will make it through. She's talking about the divine plan. This is all going in divine timing, the divine plan. She loves that we are here together. We are supporting each other. She's smiling again, saying, no, we do not need to focus on the people that are cutting others down or that are negative. Those are the minority, very few percent. Most people are supportive and loving on our path in the spiritual community. She's saying continue to focus on the high vibrational things, the high vibrational people in your life or online, and these things will continue to grow. She's also saying the gap between vibrational frequencies is rising, and the more high vibrational people are continuing to rise in frequency, many people on Earth, and the other people are kind of just hanging back and staying there where the old frequency is. But she's also saying in turn, everyone will continue to raise in frequency, even the low vibrational ones, because their consciousness, for it to be able to be here on Earth, is going to have to literally raise in frequency. Because if all these other people are holding up the platter, you know, we're all connected. And she's also saying, I was like, wait, I was asking her a question in my head. I was like, what if these people don't want to raise in frequency? Why don't they just stay there? And I heard her saying just they are made a collective agreement before they incarnated here that they will raise in frequency. They have to, basically. They will be forced to, basically, because they made that agreement before coming in here. She's just very excited for all of this to happen. She's excited for us ascending. She's talking about the new age, the new era, the new earth. Many different names, as you call it. This is indeed an exciting time, and you should be excited. You are the pioneers, the people leading the way, and she thanks us for it. She says she has had a lot of invested time. Her species has a lot of invested time here on Earth, and they're very happy to see the fruits ripen. They put in a lot of time to this. It's like it's almost like they're excited to get something out of it, sorta. Not in that way, but she's saying not only the Arcturians, many other species, the Blue Avians, the Pleiadians, have a lot of time invested in this, because a lot of them and a lot of us, as the Arcturians, as she's saying, have incarnated here, and we are helping our brothers and sisters in human form create this new energy here on Earth to help lead us into the 5th dimension and for a better future for us all. She's also saying this is set in stone. This will happen. This is set in stone. She's saying this divine intervention cannot be stopped. The old has been here for too long, and it is time for it to transmute. She's saying in the meantime, she doesn't want us to focus there on the future or what's going to happen here on Earth. Just stay in the moment, do our best to create the best present moment for ourselves, which will in turn have the best outcome in the future. She is saying love and light to you all. She's thanking me for channeling the messages, and she's thanking you all for being here on Earth, having the boots on the ground, and getting things done. That is going to be the end of the channeling, but that was pretty awesome. I've never really felt the Arcturians that intense before. That's my spirit guide, Gerrhaea. She's more feminine or female and like. Well, before I come off, I would just like to ask her, have I had any lifetimes in Arctur? Yes. She's kind of like, almost feels like a sister to me, sister kind of figure. We probably played all kinds of roles, but That was really awesome. And if you'd like to learn more about this stuff and learn more about your Starseed origins, of course, Starseed experience course below. But anyways, I also have been doing TikTok, and I have the link to that in the link tree below, and that's been really exciting. I hit like 30,000 views on my last one, and I was like, that's awesome. I never thought I'd do TikTok. I always thought it was a bit cringy and a bit toxic, but I really am enjoying it. But I hope you liked the video, and this is going to be the end. And this just felt really good. These messages just felt really good. Tell me what you thought in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe, like, turn on the post notifications. All of these things, they help me get more into the algorithm, and I'll be able to make more awesome videos in the future if I get more and more, people watching, because then I'll be able to spend more time doing this, because it's an energy exchange, Anyways, thanks for watching.